So it's about keeping trying to do it and then getting better and better over time for sure, and improving your mindset.
From scratch.
Yeah, yeah. Momentum's a big thing too. Like I'm working on honestly, I haven't been able to build up more than like a day or two of momentum, which really sucks. Like it's a day or two of like going hard, and then a day of trying to go hard, but something happens and I get messed up. And it's all a mindset, of course. So it's about keeping trying to do it and then getting better and better over time for sure, and improving your mindset. For example, this week Monday, I was ready to rumble. I had some good content planned and stuff like that. I was editing, and then my computer starts acting up. The new one I bought from Amazon.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it started acting up after a month, and I was like, oh crap. So I spent a couple of days trying to troubleshoot that, and it really put me behind in content. And then eventually, like yesterday, I was like, Amazon, shipped me out another 1 day shipping, another one, but UPS is really bad with shipping right now because of the New Year's and stuff. So it's literally at their office or whatever, and I can't get it until Wednesday, January 2nd. Apparently.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So I just told Amazon, pretty much what I have to do. I told them, I'm going to send it back. So I have to literally go to UPS, sign for it. So I pretty much accept it and then turn it right back around to them to ship it back to Amazon. And then, so I went out and actually bought components to build my own PC, which is what I'm working on right now. And it's been interesting. I don't know where I was going with this. Oh, yeah, momentum, yeah. Yeah, but something like that just happens and it kills my momentum, just something, like somebody will say something to me or whatever, which still gets to me, and working on it not, but I gotta try to keep on improving, got 90 years.
Plenty of time, right?
Yeah.
So much more time to go. Now, just to get back to the YouTube topic a little bit, because you do have quite a bit of experience, I feel, compared to a lot of people. What are things that you did in the beginning that seemed like the right decision that now after 3 years you're like, no way would I ever do that again? Whether types of content or post-production or spending time on things that you don't think are very value added.
So something I've done over the past years that I don't think was very valuable to me, that I spent a lot of time on.
Yeah, potentially. Like now you're like, oh well, I don't have to spend that much time on it because doing this is actually a better use of time.
Yeah. Definitely school,
Yeah.
college life. Yeah, because I was spending, I guess, too much time on classes and stuff like that. Well, I'm not the most I've ever studied for a test in 20 years of schooling is the day before, a couple hours. I haven't studied more than a couple hours for exam. I see all these people studying, a week before and stuff like that, and even working on projects, it's almost always been the night before, unless a group project. But so I don't know. I just don't put that much value on school, especially the business school life, which I'm in right now. Honestly, because that's that. And if you can show somebody that you can do it versus having a piece of paper that shows you can do it, latter is better. Yeah.
Hey, I don't disagree at all.
Yeah.
So how do you organize your schedule or think about time management? Because I know you have school. Well, you had school going on. Then you also have your side gigs and internships, plus you're co-founding with Unite Promotion, and then you have your own channel that you manage. And that sounds like a lot on paper, and I'm sure it's even more off paper. So how do you delegate and sacrifice?
Last semester I was signed up for 3 different classes, so it was 6 different class sessions a week. I think I went to 2 or 3 a week of those. Yeah, and 2/3 of them were attendance based. So I lost a lot of points on attendance, but I chose the specific field within business that I chose is like the computer side of connecting like the tech side of business to organizational side of business. Try to
Mm-hmm.
connect those two. So that's the specific like niche I'm in for my major. And since I did a lot of programming in high school, I could easily breeze through like just doing well in the exams and stuff like that. Finishing with like a B, which is still too high because you need a 2.0 to graduate. C average. That means I went too hard. Got to go a little bit less. Just as long as I graduate. But time management is still tough. Like I still suck at it. Like I've tried so many different things, um, and I still haven't figured it out. Honestly, like I just do. Uh, I feel like I'm all over the place.
Now, how do you choose what to do then in that moment?
Um, Sorry, I got a different call that was blocking this. Can you hear me good?
Yep, we got your back.
To choose what to do, I think it's kind of like um, I still need to get better at my scheduling. With uh, you know, not procrastinating editing till the night before. Because my main videos go up on like Saturday or Sunday,
Yeah.
and I usually procrastinate editing that to like the last minute because outside of that, I'm like, I got to produce tomorrow's Instagram content and not worry about the video that's going to go up in, a couple of days from now. And then I take on two big projects. Like, I'm like, it starts off with like a simple Instagram video. I'm going to be like, okay, I'm going to knock this out in 2 hours. But then it turns into like a 5 hour ordeal, and I'm like, oh, I could do this and this and this. Um, and then I just waste time too. Like, um, still not efficient. Um, and I get really tired too. I also need to eat better, like that's the thing. Eat better and exercise more for sure. Got to get more energy in me because I just feel like after a couple hours of working, I'm like just so exhausted.
Yeah.
So that's also a thing I can improve on. But I try just doing, and I feel like I do a lot more than most people. But like still getting stuff done, but I can do better, especially in a time when Instagram organic reach is as good as it's ever gonna be.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta take advantage while you can. I'm just checking to make sure everything is right. Okay. So what are you doing right then? Because I feel like you just beat yourself up for 4 minutes.
Yeah.
What do you feel like you're doing right? You're doing something right.
Yeah. I think that when I push out a video, that it's a good one. I think I do the editing right and figuring out uh, what people actually want to see versus and put that into how I edit stuff. So I think I do that right and figuring out just what people want to see and engaging with the community is also really important. Um, and stuff like that. But I don't think I'm doing anything perfect yet, and it's a huge journey. And I need to talk about this more actually. Now you just reminded me, like, because a lot of people only post like the positives.
Yeah.
So I got to talk about the negatives more. I feel like I got to do like um, negative Mondays, something like that. I don't know,
Yeah.
motivational Mondays, and then motivational, but in the terms of being on like, okay, look, guys, this is what I suck at. Got to improve on this, and then kind of document it for myself too. Actually, cool. Talking to myself
Yeah.
a little bit, but yeah.
That's exactly what this entire experience today has been because I've never streamed video before. So like the first interview, there was all kinds of echo and reverb
Yeah.
because of the way I had the mic set up. Changed that setting, and then the next two people didn't have Skype, so it was Anchor only. So it was like me talking to the camera, but you couldn't hear anything the other person was saying.
Yeah.
And then we had things where the sizing was wrong, so like all you could see was their nose. And I don't claim to be good at anything. All I know is done is better than not complete. So
Yeah, yeah.
just pushing it
On
out, trying
zero.
to follow your model, man.
Yeah, Gary. One's better than zero. My main man. Yeah.
Absolutely. So what big projects do you have coming up next year?
Oh boy, I'm super hyped for next year. I'm actually working on a web series, like a
Okay.
really cool web series with a couple of other local influencers. And pretty much the premise is, I don't know if you ever watched The Office or Parks and Recreation,
Mm-hmm.
but it's pretty much like a documentary crew-ish type vibe with, people off the side, commenting on what's going on screen. Um, yeah, um, like side cams is what we call them. And
Okay.
then it's like that, but it's based on like a YouTube studio. So
Okay.
people trying to, be a studio and produce YouTube videos pretty much. And a bunch of weird stuff happens, and we already filmed 2 episodes. And it's like, a Saturday deal. It's like a seven to 9 page script. Saturday for like 7 to 8 hours of filming. And it's been we have a really cool director too. Just meeting people through Instagram, honestly, is like the way to go. um,
Makes life easy.
yeah, and I'm really bad right now at like giving orders and stuff like that because I'm much more like laissez-faire. I don't really know too much about what that means, but it's like I let everybody weigh in on the decision a bit too much. I feel like, and then it like makes it inefficient because everybody's like talking, just debating too long on stuff. But anyways,
Yeah.
so that's one project, the web series for January 2019 for 5 episodes every month, every coming out once a month. Yeah, not every month, 5 episodes. Yeah. Uh,
So do you do anything small, or is everything a big production for you?
no idea. I do a bunch of small stuff. Like I've been going harder on Instagram, micro content now, and that also translates to Twitter. Um, and then working on my second channel. The core, some of my core audience, they follow my second channel where I post much more raw videos, just holding my phone to my face, talking about what's
Mm-hmm.
going on. Um, and then I started recently a bunch of my small projects, like smaller videos and stuff like that, because I want to work on kind of bigger stuff, like that takes like more than 1 week to do.
Yeah.
So like one or two videos per month, I've actually you wouldn't call it outsourcing, I guess. Maybe yeah, outsourced it to a friend of mine, Master Eth.
Okay.
Yeah, he's one of my YouTube friends, and he actually edits 1 to 2 videos a month for me, of the smaller ones, the ones that I just kind of talking head videos. So I can make, because editing on those would take like 7 to 10 hours that I can spend on a bigger project, and that'll get more traction. So that's been really helpful. I still haven't taken full advantage of like with the extra time I have on that, which kind of sucks because kind of throwing money away in that sense. But it's got potential. It's got potential.
Yeah. I have so many questions, but so little time.
Yeah.
Um. So if you could start over again on YouTube, what would your primary focus be for starting a new channel?
Ooh. Primary focus for starting a new channel. I feel like doing more. When I started, I was doing exactly like the types of videos I want to see on YouTube and going off that. But right now, I want to get back to it. But right now, like shifted more towards um, I don't know what you call it. I feel like I shifted more towards getting into that groove of doing what's worked in the past, but
Mm-hmm.
not really evolving the content, um, and not really. Uh, I gotta be more open to it, the audience. I feel like that's a big thing. Like,
Gotcha.
yeah, this whole time, if I was making skits the whole time, they watch the skit now, but they don't really know you. So going more into that, and I think that the thing I would change if I was starting again would be to uh, document the journey earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, even though I barely even started now, documenting it earlier would be even cool for people watching me now to see that, you know?
Probably even be cool for yourself.
Yeah,
So, well, I really appreciate you being on, man. Unfortunately, we got to wrap it up so I can move on to the next guest.
this has been
But
good,
it's
Joey.
definitely a blast. And we'll definitely have you on for round 2. And I know I'm going to try to get more involved on YouTube here, so I'll be
Yeah,
reaching out for pointers and tips and what to do.
yeah, this has been good.
First, blow up an Amazon computer. Step 2, build my own.
Yeah, yeah, poor Amazon having to ship back all my stuff. But oh well.
All right, man. So where can everybody find you online?
All my social handles they're all the same. At
Okay,
Rias, spell it out real quick. Emerrias. And
got it.
follow the journey.
Absolutely. All right, man. Well, it's been a pleasure, and I'll be talking to you soon.
Rise.